Neo, and he uses that Desert Eagle, but was it a worthy investment? We'll wait and see. It's a 2v2. Bomb's getting planted. And the Dosia goes to try and get a peek. 2 fake diffusers in a row. They say pros don't fake. Fake plants, sorry. Fake diffusers always make the mistake. Taz battling away against Adren here and check it. Now it's a 1v1. He's at headshot, sees him. Bomb's planted, time's ticking. Taz is in a lot of trouble right now. He has to go for it. 7 health left on him, but Dosia's down to 4 health and he will win that 1v1. Great clutch by him. 3 frags for the Tasmanian Devil. And that's the first round for Virtus.Pro. 2v2 situation. HellRaisers probably should have taken that, but it was probably quite smart by Dosia. He actually pulled out Pasha and got an easy frag on Pasha, but after the bomb plant, he should have gone and helped his teammate at checkered instead of just hiding behind the box.
Yeah, they had a chance actually to take this pistol, but they missed it in that 2-on-2 situation. But initially, Snacks made a mistake by going through that smoke. I mean, it's not unusual for him to do that, but it's strange overall because, I mean, understand the move. You are going for some information, but you don't have to go through smoke. Just wait for 5 more seconds and it will expire. Anyway, it's a push.
Look at this. So. Such a fast push towards the B site with the Tech 9. Oh, boom chakalaka. Bialy right in the face of Adren. Taz in return. And look at him spray down his opponents. Like he's taking a piss. That sounded better in my head before I said it. Snacks finishes off the job.
Oh my god.
Why did I say that? That wasn't really good. It wasn't a good. It wasn't. I thought it was smart when I said it in my brain, but then after I said it out loud, it wasn't really that good. Virtus.Pro will take that anti. I don't know if you can call it an anti-eco. It's pretty much a full buy from HellRaisers, but actually no, just Tech 9s. Was it armor? They didn't have armor. It's just Tech 9s.
No, they didn't.
They did?
But
they didn't.
No, somebody did and somebody didn't. But they had some P250s. They managed to get into the site, and after that, nothing.
Yeah, nothing after that.
Happened. No hits, no frags, nothing. And they Virtus.Pro lost only 1 guy. And I mean, I guess it's a good decision to not buy armors because when I was talking to you about this in the last map, there was some action going on, so I couldn't finish because you need to recognize if you're a team that actually is good with pistols and armors in the second rounds. Because if you're not, then you just have to play on your strengths. Just go for the full rounds with double AWP setup or something that is working for you. You don't have to force it in the second round if you are not good at it.
That's a really smart thing you just said there.
I know, I'm a smart guy.
You could have been modest about it, but you're 100% right. You should play to your strengths. You should play to your strengths.
Just find on practice. You don't even have to find out on these official matches. Find out on practice. Are you any good on this full armor wise, or you just didn't? Aren't any good. I mean, you can go for the double AWP, or even the SCAR, or anything that works for you. You don't have to force at all.
Looking at the HellRaisers lineup, there's no Olofmeister, so yeah.
I mean about Tech 9.
Yeah, the Rec 9. Olof 9.
Yeah, he's insane. I mean, what is up with him?
What is up with that, dude? What is up with that? What is up with Fanatec?
Crazy.
Yeah, it's absolute madness. But that's the sign of an excellent player who's able to use the meta to his advantage. I think that's just good play. That's just good CS, in my opinion. Meta changes, he's still good. He was good before the Tech 9 was overpowered. He was good with the Tech 9 overpowered. He used it to his advantage. He's a smart player. He uses the strong weapons. It's like somebody saying, "Well, I'm very good at Counter-Strike because I play with an SMG." It doesn't make sense. You use the strongest weapons in the strongest situations. And anyway, bit of chat while we wait for HellRaisers now on their full buy round, on the first buy round here on the 4th round of the first half. We'll see whether they have something to offer. They've been relatively slow. Snacks is his first opponent, but he's not able to get the frag on Moo. That's the entry frag for for HellRaisers, sorry, on. Wow, excellent push there by Angel at the fork truck. Only gets one in return. Angel's got him right in his sights, and he's shot from mid and from the A side at the same time. Bialy's in a really tough situation indeed, and the bomb will be planted as HellRaisers have got a pretty clean control of the A side. Very nicely done by them. Great A split.
They did what we talked about earlier on, because they just waited them out. They just boosted one guy on that boost position and just waited for smokes to expire on every site. And you cannot rotate if you don't have any information as a CT. You can just guess and gamble, and Virtus.Pro didn't do that. And if they did, they would lose the round, but they would lose it anyway now.
Oh no!
So nice call from. Does he have a chance?
He doesn't have enough time for this. He doesn't have enough time for this. He might get the frag. But he doesn't have enough time for this. That was really, really dangerous. Again, HellRaisers look really, really rocky on the after plant positions. I mean, Pasha just ran in and got a triple kill.
Yeah.
And a 1v2. So
and that's something you really don't need in this kind of situation, because if your economy gets resetted now without bomb plant, then you're going to be forced to go double eco if you don't want to force in the next round, and that can create a momentum for your team just because you made a silly mistake and gave out 2 or 3 kills on that after plant scenario. So bit of mistakes from the HellRaiser side regarding that.
Snacks doesn't get the frag. In return, Adren gets the frag. This is a pretty good start here for HellRaisers once more. It's Virtus.Pro now down to 2 players, Bialy and Pasha. They haven't decided which bomb site they'll be going to yet, but it seems like they're moving towards the B site, and Pasha now is in a pretty good position to flank them if he's able to get the frag, but Moo takes him out instead. Now Bialy on his own in a 1v3. And Dosia coming up from behind. Bialy might try to... Actually, in this kind of situation, Bialy is probably able to pick up this round. Rotation of the bomb towards the A site. But Dosia, sneaky beaky. He just walked for like 20 minutes. Came up from behind Bialy and picked up the frag. A second round for HellRaisers. This is looking very good here on Cash. They look a bit stronger. And I think this is something I wanted to mention earlier. Is I believe that HellRaisers starting off on the T side on Mirage would have been better for them. I think that.
Well,
I
I don't
think they would have
know.
been picked up more
You
rounds.
always want to start on the CT side on Cash. I mean,
But like
I
the thing
would
is, when you start off on the weaker side, when you start off on the T side, and you mentioned this before, you said starting off on the T side. Actually, no, Pimp said this. He said when teams like to start off on the T side because it's a good way to warm up. Because on the CT side, your aim has to be a lot more on point, and you have to be, you just have to be a bit more warmed up. So starting off on the T side when you haven't warmed up, he said, is better, and you feel more comfortable.
But they did warm up on the last map.
Indeed.
They played already one map, but I mean, I'm not thinking like that because I want to put the pressure on the team as soon as possible from the first round, and if I get the stronger side, I will use it to pressure them and create some great hull for me.
Wow.
So they have even more pressure on the second hull. So
This is an excellent eco here by Virtus.Pro. Oh my goodness, they're going to get a frag on Angel as well. It's a 2v2 now, and they've picked up the weapons as well. The bomb down at mid. They have to be very, very careful, HellRaisers. They're in a precarious situation. Kucha on his own at the B site. They're sure that both CTs are up main. Moo knows that. Kucha knows that. And with the bomb planted, Moo is going to try and hold the B site all the way from the truck. He will get the frag on Snacks. Now Taz on his own. He should just back away, set up a crossfire with his teammate. Actually, he's going to go straight for him at mid. Wow, not bad shot, but it could have been disastrous if Taz was able to kill him, pick up that op, go for the retake in a 1v1. Might have been a different story, but yeah, but he took the initiative and
yeah,
was able to
you
win
can
the
see. I mean, it was a good eco round from Virtus.Pro, but you can clearly see the faults on their CT side. I think I was thinking about what is the problem, and okay, they are rotating well and they understand the map, but the key problem in the CT side of them for them is the positioning when you are taking the duels. They have bad positioning in those kind of sequences in duels, and that's why they're losing them. And at the end, they're losing the round, and the next one is eco, and then again mistake with the positioning. And you understand my point, but
of course,
I think that is the main problem for the CT side of Virtus.Pro in this map. Just they need to get some better positions while they're taking the deals.
this is something pretty new. Double op on the T side of Cash might be a mistake. It could be good if Dosia's on point with the op. And Moo's not been doing too bad. He's on 6 frags right now. He's second to top for his team. And even though they've got the same amount of rounds, Virtus.Pro have got quite a few more frags overall on their top 3 players. Bialy starts it off with a frag on Angel. Jen has to be careful. There is a CT here in Vets. He does see him and he will get the frag. You know, a bit of a rocky start there on the spray down. Dosia goes down on the A site. The bomb will be planted at the B site. They smoke off CT spawn. Adren making sure there's nobody hiding in the site there. Neo slows them down, gets the frag, and an important frag added as well because now it's a 3v2, but the trade does occur. Adren gets revenge. Adren gets revenge almost immediately. Peeks, sees Bialy. Bialy sees him back. land a few shots on each other, but not enough. Taz pushing in from Squeaky, gets the frag on Moo somehow. Adren now on his own in a 1v3, picks up the first, picks up the second. Oh goodness me, this Kazakh's on fire. He gets 2 beautiful headshots, and now it's a 1v1 again with Taz, and he will take down Taz in a 1v3 clutch. Beautiful play there by Adren, and a very important round for HellRaisers, because looking at the economy for Virtus.Pro, they're going to have to be forced onto an eco, and that could be a 5th round for HellRaisers. They might take this map if they keep this momentum going. That's 4 rounds in a row for the Sys team.
Yeah, definitely great clutch round from Adrian, and you cannot say nothing besides that. It was a great round individually from him, but Virtus.Pro should have taken this round. Definitely, they should group up better with retaking that site against Adrian, and they just flopped it, and Adrian just took advantage of that and won the round.
Fantastic play by Adren to pick up that, or Adrian, sorry, to pick up that ace. Single-handedly getting around for HellRaisers. It's a blind shot there by Neo, right onto the head of Kucha. Bombs planted in towards the A site. Another shot is landed. Very good eco here by Virtus.Pro as Pasha gets 2 frags in, and goodness me, HellRaisers just lost a very easy anti-eco against Virtus.Pro, and the tides have turned, it seems.
Yeah, momentum is switching back definitely after this round. I mean, if they don't manage to win the next one. But again, a mistake from HellRaisers. You probably know, okay, you won 4 rounds in a row as a terrorist. They will probably get some pistols, some CZs, maybe even a scout like they did. And you need to anticipate that and maybe take it slowly and just look for some information, then group up and attack the site. I mean, you are going blindly into the site with smokes and grenades, and you can get tagged very easily like they did just now.
Lag. Bjarli pushing Squeaky like a boss and picking up 2 frags. Kucha on the other side of the map, he picks up 1. Snacks.
And he knows where Bjarli is.
Oh, too easy for Snacks there. Far too easy. Moo. It's him against the world right now in a 1v3 against 3 of the best players in the world, and he just does not have the experience to be able to deal with them. Got 1 minute left on the clock. Very, very fast round indeed. They were shut down both in the A and the B site, and I assume he's just hoping to God that he can get 1 or 2 frags and perhaps save that up. But Taz takes him down almost immediately and makes it 5-on-4, and as you just mentioned, the tides have turned 100%. Double up now on the CT side. They're gonna oh, Pasha now playing with that. It is interesting. We normally see Neo play with the op on the B site, but Snacks and Pasha will be playing with the op on Cash this time round, and it doesn't seem very likely that HellRaisers will be able to pick up this eco round. They're going for a fast B push anyway. And the CTs are not in the best position at the moment. Great flashes by them. Kind of flashes his teammate as well. Moo's in a great position to shut down Taz as he goes for the retake. Neo, he picks up 2 frags. Oh, he's playing like an absolute beast, and he's got Pasha there in support. But Moo with another. Oh, and he might make it 3. Excellent play there by the newcomer to HellRaisers. But it's not enough, as Virtus.Pro will pick up yet another round. But a very good eco by HellRaisers, and well-placed flashes. But Neo, with those 2 frags when he was stuck in a corner, important frags indeed.
Like we talked about, you could see again that wrong positions and missed kind of positions from the Virtus.Pro that almost cost them around, because I mean, just HellRaisers just missed their shots with Tech 9s, and Neo just got that double kill and saved the round with that. But HellRaisers definitely had a chance to take the last round. They're waiting again in the next one, which is a good decision.
Very good decision.
That is something that gave them the round in the past, the beginning of the half, when they were losing 3-0.
Virtus.Pro have gone for the 3-man push towards mid. They triple naded the boost spot. Dosia has not had a great performance so far. 2 frags for him, but Moo top fragging with 11. That's great for the newcomer. So they've taken their time, and now they're going for the boost. Dren, he has to be careful because Taz is checking that spot and he's waiting for him to push. He does play with the idea, and he's you can hear the shots just whiz past his head as he's just playing with Taz right now. He does have the upper hand, but he's not going to risk it.
Smokes are off. Now the attack is coming. So,
oh, Neo, he misses his first shot, but not the second. Kucha holding the flank at the B site. Now they're going to push in and try to control the mid. Adren's going to flash them in. They've smoked off mid. Snacks and Pasha will get a frag each. Taz shuts down Moo, and all of a sudden that mid push shut down completely. Didn't work whatsoever. Virtus.Pro were ready for that and delaying, just like they did earlier on. Didn't work for them this time, did it?
Didn't work for them this time simply because Virtus.Pro was waiting for them. They were like, okay, if they're gonna wait us, let's just be there on the middle when the smokes expire and then just take the fight there. And especially with that initial pick from Neo on the guy on the B side, they just stay in their position, not rotating anywhere, and they attacked them on the middle and lost. So, nice decision by Virtus.Pro to stay on the middle even after smokes fired.
Oh
and
my
now
goodness.
Slim, easy pickings.
They're completely blind. They're like chickens in a pen.
Yeah.
And that double nade earlier on as well. Mortar attack at the boost spot. Got them an easy frag.
I was gonna say slim pickings for HellRaisers in this round. They managed to kill one guy and smash him.
Moves. Not a bad Molotov, but Taz is in position to pick up that headshot. 8-4, Virtus.Pro now creating
Again,
a bit of a gap between them and HellRaisers.
They need one more round, I think, so they can again create a space for themselves, even if they lose the CT pistol. But the way the map is going, I don't see that kind of happening because the momentum is on Virtus.Pro side. Maybe some individual play from Mo or somebody can actually turn this around again, but I don't see it happening.
Virtus.Pro regain control of this map after a good 4-round run by HellRaisers. But the way that they lost the round is on an anti-eco. Is definitely going to come back to bite them. We could be seeing a very different scoreline had they been able to pick up that round as well, but for a moment they lost focus or they made a mistake and all of a sudden it's almost back to square one. But they've picked up 4 rounds so far. This is very good. They're pushing in towards the A side. Bomb's still at mid. Bialy, Rambo style, picks up 2 frags. HellRaisers are moving towards the B site with the bomb here. They got the 2 entry frags earlier on. It might have been better if they just grouped up and pushed into towards the site together, but... Oh, Moo hits his teammate,
Nice.
but lands the shot on Bialy. And the elbow of Edren right now must be in excruciating
they need to kill
pain.
Snacks now.
And they take down Snacks as well. The B side's completely open. Pasha's on his own in a 1v3. Crossfire's set up. Bomb's going to be planted. It's a very, very troubling situation for Pasha. He'll get shot down as he jumps off over the from the balcony, sorry. And they will pick up a 5th round. And this is very, very good for HellRaisers because, well, the money for Virtus.Pro is relatively good at the moment. But if they can pick up 6 or 7 rounds in the first half, they will have a very, very, pretty comfortable CT side against Virtus.Pro.
Well, Virtus.Pro is good on the T side, so you can never know, but it's a good thing having 5 rounds already in the T side. You can see that in the last round, the most important thing at the end of the round was to take down Snacks fast, because Pasha was quick on the rotation, Vicky was already in spawn and near heaven. And if Snacks somehow managed to kill one guy, I think Virtus.Pro would take this round, but somebody just jumped from the smoke and killed Snacks, which was a very good decision. And these kind of small decisions get you the round.
Snacks picks up the frag on the top fragger for HellRaisers. Moo has been the new player for the new HellRaisers. Angel with a trade, trying to walk in. And I think there's a bit of miscommunication between him and Dossier, because Dossier should have definitely been there to pick up that frag on Taz, or the door should have been opened. But Dren, great job by him to push in from mid and pick up a frag on Pasha. The bomb's still down at mid. It's a 2v2 with 2 CTs at the B site. They're rotating from CT spawn towards the A site. Yeah.
There's some kind of a lag going on.
Yeah, Neo, I think Neo's lagging right now. Edren, he's 1 CT, throws down the Molotov. And now they think it's at the A site. The bomb is going towards the A site. I mean, they could have probably really tricked them and planted at the B site, but either way, 19 seconds left on the clock. Neo's looking through, and oh, they're doubting themselves. They're moving towards the B site here. They're thinking that it's going at the B. The bomb's going at the B site. Now that they see the nade coming in, they know that they're in the A site, and that moment of hesitance there by Virtus.Pro gives Kucha the ability to push in towards the site and get the bomb plant. Now it's a 2v2 retake. Neo looking at the wrong direction at the wrong time, and Snacks is on his own in a 1v2. But this player, he can pull off this clutch. No problem whatsoever. What a flash, but Snacks is still alive. Kucha misses that shot, sorry. Adren checking to the left. Kucha sees him, and Adren will pick up the frag. And the round for HellRaisers, 8-6. The final round of this half starting. Looks very, very good for the HellRaisers.
It was a strange round overall. I mean, they doubted themselves going on to the A. They picked the right side, and they just suddenly were thinking like maybe he was B, and then both guys rotated into the B side. And that 1 or 2 seconds gave the advantage for the HellRaisers to actually plant the bomb, because the guy from the main just needed to jump, and from that, so he can not be picked from the short. And little bit of mistake from the Virtus.Pro not leaving one guy at least to actually clear out the A side and give the information that it's not there.
Wow, what a start by the double-up power of HellRaisers. Angel, he doesn't care. He's going to shoot anything, even his teammates. Virtus.Pro now with only 2 players. Neo pushes forward, gets the first frag. Oh, but his spray just doesn't work on Moo. Moo with a triple ending that first half with 16 frags. And 8-7 is a very respectful score for HellRaisers indeed. Now the CT side, will they be able to stand against the might of Virtus.Pro's terrorist side? That's what we're going to see now, aren't we, Cassidy?
Definitely. I just want to see the CT pistol from HellRaisers. Are they gonna risk it something? Are they gonna push B or maybe pick on the main or something? Or they're just gonna fall back into default? Because if they do that, if they fall back into default, I think they will lose the pistol round, and it's gonna be hard for them later. And they are doing that. They're going for the default setup or not. There are 3 guys on A, nobody's watching middle, so they're going to pick main. Nice decision, so we can give them the round because of that.
But the bomb is moving towards the B side anyway. They get the entry frag on Angel here. There's only one CT, and Dossier's in a very, very bad position. Snacks shoots him down like a fly. And now with a smoke on the CT spawn and no CTs nearby, they should be able to get an easy bomb plant. Snacks is actually going to go for it. Flashes. And he will pick up the frag on Adren. I don't know. Adren's down to 37. He must have run away. Moo now looking into towards the site. Sees Taz. And it's a 4v3 retake with not a lot of health here on the CTs. Adren, no armor on him. Kucha trying to push in from Squeak. He gets completely hammered, peppered by that pea shooter, the Glock. Taz takes down Adren as he pushes in from the balcony. And the retake attempt by HellRaisers is completely and utterly destroyed by Virtus.Pro. And it seems like the pistol round will be going to the advantage of the Poles, as it's 9-7.
Big mistake. I have to say big mistake by the guys who are guarding the B side. It was Dosia and one more, I don't know who it is. But when you are having your strat on the pistol round and showing 3 guys at the beginning of the round on the main, you need to expect that the remaining terrorists will just push B side whoever it is there, you know, and you just need to expect that and throw some smokes and get some CZs or something and take the kills, because they will probably go there, and they did go there, and HellRaisers missed it. So the big guys just lost them this round, the Dosia and the second guy, I don't know who it was. I think it was Angel.
Oh, some SMG action here. Snacks takes down both Dosia and Angel, and I think they're not really playing the B side properly. I think that they just have to stay back a bit. They're too forward, and it's easy pickings for Virtus.Pro, but they're on a pistol round, so...
And again, armor buy without any plan. Armor pistol without any plans. It means disaster if you don't know what are you doing in this kind of situation. You can rely on luck. You can rely on just some guy possibly killing 3 guys with a pistol. You just need to create something, some kind of a plan for that round, because you are playing against top tier teams.
Yeah.
They are rarely making mistake in these kind of rounds. I mean, okay, occasionally they are spreading out and actually make a mistake, but not that often. Especially when you have Virtus.Pro or NIP or I don't know, Fnatic and Envious, and you actually need to think through with this kind of armor buys. You cannot just rely on your luck, or maybe Dosia is gonna kill somebody with Deagle or 3 guys.
They're putting their hands together and they're just asking Lord Gaben that somehow... Oh, Snacks got pushed there, so the flash... Well, it was a good flash anyway, but might have not been the perfect flash they were looking for. Molotov there on the corner as Bialy leads the way. He checks Bialy. Bialy checks Bialy. Snacks gets a frag on Moo, who's coming really fast from mid, but unaware that the terrorists have already pushed pretty deep in towards the site, and that's a very clean A-site take here by Virtus.Pro. With 2 players left, Adren and Angel. Barely any weaponry. Angel seems like he likes the MP9. That Pasha had the round before, and he's decided to buy it this round, but they're just going to try and save those weapons. Virtus.Pro will take the lead, but next round should be a full buy by HellRaisers.
And look at the money. Look at the money on Dosia and Mo.
It's actually really bad money. Really bad money.
They had some kind of miscommunication with on the start of the round with are they gonna buy or not, and 2 guys bought and 3 guys didn't. So
Moo's not going to have nades. Well, Moo actually goes for the scout and nades instead of going for the M4. Which
first 3 rounds he got three times he got scout.
And it didn't work out for him the first 2 times. I don't know why he's still going for it. We've got a scout on Neo, however, so we might see a scout battle sometime in this round. Either way, HellRaisers are not showing much now on the CT side. It seems like Virtus.Pro might be able to increase that gap. Look at that spray down. Nice little boost there, but Virtus.Pro are ready for it. Kobe nade as well. Angel barely surviving with 6 health. Adren ready at Squeaky, going in to support Moose. Mao.
Mo. Moose.
Guy, new guy.
Chocolate
We'll
Moose.
call him new guy. The new guy goes down almost immediately, as we mentioned his name. To the seasoned AK of Pasha. The man with the biceps. The legend. The hench. Dench. Not French. Pasha biceps. Dosia! Oh, he's looking away. He still gets the frag on Stacks, however. His teammate Angel goes down, and now he's on his own in the site. 3v4 with 3 players coming in from Checkit, and he picks up yet another frag. Dosia, who's not had a very good game at all on Cash.
He's struggling.
He's very, very struggling. Yeah, he's struggling a lot. He'll pick up 2 frags, though, but I hope...
Is it gonna be enough? I don't think so.
Pretty deep smoke. Great flash as well. He flashes the 2 remaining CTs. Adren, he pushes in, but it's like he's running in with a blindfold. He'll go down to Bialy. He sees him at CT spawn, so it's an easy round for Virtus.Pro. 12-7, and that retake was just nothing. It was non-existent. The B site retakes by HellRaisers are just not there.
I mean, Virtus.Pro went for the like default setup, looking for some picks here and there, and they made one and just went for the delayed mid push from that boost position, and just exchange very good. Even though those killed 2 guys on the B side, I mean, it wasn't enough because they lost 3 of them previously, and again, you can see they're just playing very standard and they're winning rounds. I mean, Virtus.Pro, I don't see any chance of coming back for HellRaisers.
They seem really sharp at the moment, Virtus.Pro as well.
The only way they can come back is to actually risk something round after round after round. Just put 3 guys on the B and pushing, or maybe 4 guys on A, or 3 guys or 4. Maybe boost somebody as a CT. Some kind of a risk would work, maybe, but if they continue to play defaults and standard setups, they will probably lose.
But I'm really happy to see Mao or Moo or new guy performing really well with 17 frags. He hasn't had a great CT half though. His terrorist side was a lot better, but either way he's proving like he has been a pretty good choice for HellRaisers, and I wonder if he'll be able to mesh with the team, because right now it seems like HellRaisers are just not on that level of teamwork, and they're all over the place, especially on the CT side. The retakes, the rotations, the movement is just completely off, and we saw some moments of brilliance on the T side by the HellRaiser players, by Adren and Moo. Adren with that incredible ace and 1v3 clutch, but it's not enough against a seasoned team like Virtus.Pro.
And Dosia is not playing on his level for quite some time. So
yeah, he's been really suffering for a year now.
Find some additional extra motivation or anything, extra energy, extra fuel, whatever you want to call it, to actually step it up and help his team reach the level they were once on.
Entry frag there for Pasha as he pushes through. Future holding the Bialy position, and he'll be meeting Bialy very, very soon indeed as they push in towards the A site. Taz coming in from Squeaky. Bialy from main. He'll get the better of him. Headshot lands, but it's not enough to kill Kucha. But he's stuck in this position. Taz knows exactly where it is, and his teammate has to support him. Moo completely flashed by Taz, and Taz makes it a double as he pushes in towards the A site, dominating HellRaisers single-handedly. And the bomb's planted all the way towards the B site. Dosia will make the frag on Taz. Will he have time to go for the retake? Dosie isn't seem likely. No, it doesn't work. His 3 letters the same, but it doesn't work. Doesn't seem likely that Dosia will be able to get the retake. Picks up the AWP for Mu, that Mu had anyway. Guys, I'm really sorry because the kickboxing has actually damaged my brain cells today. Things just don't come up right. They sound much better in my head. I'm sorry.
Like it wasn't damaged enough.
Yeah, you kick me while I'm down.
That's what I
do that. Not bad shots there by Dosia
Again,
though.
yeah. I mean,
There's the
not
AWP.
much value in those shots except saving the AWP, but you can see they went again for the default setup with one guy middle, two guys B, two guys A, and it's not working out because you're getting picked everywhere. And you just need to risk it. You have nothing to lose anymore. I mean, it's 14-7. Just go for some risks. Maybe it will pay out, probably won't, but you still have the chance to win.
By now, oof, great shot by Mu. I think he either saw his legs or just based on the sound made that frag on Pasha. And the thing is, nowadays, people when they get boosted up on top of that boost area, they
At Kucher.
Oh, look at Kucha!
Oh,
How?
his mouse jumped. Oh my god. He's probably like smashing it right
I
now.
didn't see it from his position, I saw it from Snacks, but he was in a really, really good spot. And probably should have made that frag. And he would have taken out Taz as well, because Taz had no idea what was going on.
His mouse jumped just... Oh my god, it's...
Unlucky,
it's
really, really unlucky.
really,
But
really unlucky.
either way, they've got the man advantage at the moment. Adren now pushing forward. Getting a lot of information. He should know by now that they're moving towards the B site. They've got nobody in mid, because there might be mid, but there is a rotation. Oh, what a shot! Boom! Mu through the wall on Snacks. That must have hurt.
I actually missed it.
He'll take him down in revenge, though. Like, damn you for hitting me through the wall. HellRaisers now Dosia in the site with just a Desert Eagle. He needs support from Adren and Angel very, very soon. But he lands a headshot almost immediately. Oh, Angel with a shot on Bjarli, and Adren takes down Neo. That's a great B-site defense there from HellRaisers. And they're perhaps delaying the inevitable with that round win. Or perhaps rekindling hope that they might be able to take away this map from Virtus.Pro. No mistakes now, because 15 rounds for Virtus.Pro is a draw. 16 is a loss. They need a win at this current moment.
Nice support kill by Angel from that heaven position. Last round, Dosia killed first guy B, which was good, but he would be dead if it wasn't for Angel. And he's stepping out from that heaven position. Really nice call. And
Oof,
they
it's
won
a,
round.
it's a
Final.
really, really aggressive push towards the A side, and I don't know if Kucha was 100% ready for that. He threw a good, well-placed nade, but it didn't do that much damage. Entry frags there by Bjarli. And great play by Neo to stop that rotation from the B site. And now the bomb planted. It's 2v2. With Neo marauding around at mid, and the CTs have to be careful they don't get hit from behind as they try to retake the A site. Bjarli is now in the corner. HellRaisers have to make this frag for Neo. Comes up from behind. He takes down Mu, and now it's a 1v1. Dosia goes for the fake defuse. Peeks, finds him, kills him, and picks up the 9th round for HellRaisers. 14-9 as he gets that defuse. And Dosia is starting to warm up. He's like an old... He's an old Peugeot 205. You know, you put on the engine for like 1 hour, like... Let the battery warm up. Let the car
nice
warm
game.
up.
Nice decision by Dosia to actually go for that kill, because he knew he had the advantage, and the guy from the Virtus.Pro would just think he was going to defuse anyway till the end and just use that and kill him. But it was a very risky push from Virtus.Pro, because if in order to push A side fast, you need to have some information about the setups of CTs. Is somebody helping the middle right away from the short or from the A side? And if you know that, then you can push A side. But without that information, it's very risky, and they lost the round, even though they had 2-on-2 situation.
Yeah, Mu... I think he took the initiative, went for that squeaky push, but... Bjarli was ready and waiting for him. He took him out before he did any more damage. AWP is not on Dosia this time. It seems like Dosia is a bit more comfortable now with the M4, even though he's got 2 exit frags at the end of that round, a few rounds before. Adren has to hold this position here from truck side. He's not able to land the shots. Angel from behind. Angel gets the first frag. He might get the second, and that's an excellent double kill there by Angel. 14-10. HellRaisers now picking up 3 rounds in a row. And is the comeback real? Comeback is real, Kassad. Is it?
I'm thinking, I don't know. I don't have any hope for HellRaisers in this match. But I have been wrong before. So.
You've been wrong many times. No, I'm kidding. You've not been wrong many times. It's a rare occurrence. Like
Mo again. Nice.
like a Vela having an ace. It's a rare occurrence. Oh,
Like, lightning strikes 2 times in the same place. That's basically the same thing. Right?
somehow Snacks found his way in towards the B side without Dosia catching sight of him, and well, Snacks didn't see Dosia either. And all of a sudden, Virtus.Pro have lost almost their whole team in quick succession. Moo doing a good job getting those entry frags at mid.
Yeah, but
Dosia's been on point.
Not doing good job flashing that position because
No.
3 rounds in a row he's there on the same spot.
And I don't know why they're
No
forcing.
reaction.
I don't know
No
why-
smoke, no flash, nothing. And of
But-
course he's gonna hit his shots. He's not. He's good. That's what I can say.
Oof. Why are they going? Why did they go for the force buy Virtus.Pro?
I don't know. Maybe they're trying to even up the money. Look for those here. Says does. Probably for evening the money situation because there's a slight difference between the players. Anyway, they have a little more space to work with. They managed to lose 2 rounds in a row. That's gonna be tough after that because the momentum is already switched on the HellRaisers.
Look at Kasha. Pasha.
Cash.
You can call him Kasha, he's playing on Cash, you can call him that. Moog actually lands a shot on him somehow, and then finishes him off. Moog playing absolutely great. Another frag for the newcomer.
And again, no smokes, no flash. It costs $200, just throw it. I mean,
Why not?
he's gonna move. He has to move.
But they get 2 in return here, Virtus.Pro, as Bialy, again with another double frag at mid. It's a 3v3. They've got 1 man at the A side. 1 at B, pushing forward, who has to be really careful. He's at B halls at the moment. He's going to meet somebody, and he will get the frag on Bialy. Now, the 2 terrorists pushing in from vents. They know that there's a CT at halls. They don't know if there's another CT in the site, but either way, they're going to risk it. And great Molotov. Dosia running through. You can't do that. It's absolutely impossible. Absolutely impossible to land shots while you're falling, burning alive from the balcony, trying to go Superman, as Pasha just says there. And now it's a 2v2, with the CTs having to retake. Snacks with a frag on Kucha, Taz takes down Angel, and there you go, Virtus.Pro getting the 15th round in a situation where really HellRaisers should have been able to defend the B site a bit better than, or Dosia at least wait for his teammates for the retake.
Yeah, definitely the second thing you said. I mean, there is just no need to jump there. I mean, they Molotov just fall back, let them plant the bomb, get some angle, get some good angle, and wait for your teammates to actually come onto the B side and then retake it because you have the main advantage. Then you can do your thing and jump if you want.
Yeah.
Because you will have cover and exchange.
Oh, great play there by Kucha. 2 frags and does quite a lot of damage on Bialy as well. Got support from Moo, who picks up 2. A site. Shut down, lockdown by HellRaisers. Virtus.Pro, they can smell victory. But
Yeah,
it's
but no money.
just not there yet. No money.
No money, and they should go for the full buy here, I think. And if they lose this, they can go for the one before last eco, and then have the money for the last round. But they're going eco now, so I think it's a bit of a mistake. And
Well, they have to be really careful because they might end up with a draw against HellRaisers. They're only 3 rounds away from that. Now you can see the momentum has shifted quite incredibly through this game.
oh, are they gonna
Entry
lose this one?
frags. Entry frags. Virtus.Pro. Dren somehow gets behind them. I don't know what they're doing. They just completely allowed him to jump. Actually, wait, it wasn't. How did Dren get that frag? Because they were both at CT spawn. Snack's now on his own with not a lot of health. Move finishes him off. It was weird that they didn't just stay in the site and get the bomb plant. Instead, they pushed towards CT spawn and got shot by Dren somehow. But
The first guy who jumped from the heaven on the site made a terrible mistake by doing that because you probably know that you resetted their economy and they will go eco and just keep the distance and win the round easily because they get the chance to Virtus.Pro to take this round and finish the map, but luckily for them Virtus.Pro also made mistakes with that exchange and positioning and they still have a chance for a draw now.
indeed, and this is getting a lot
It's
closer.
a realistic chance also. I mean, if you're on the CT side, you have all the equipment, AWP, Molotov smokes, and they can pull it off. But I don't know if it's gonna mean to them a lot.
Look at that boost.
Because 1 point out of 6.
They failed.
Well, I
to
guess
boost.
that's something.
Yeah, it is. It is. Which is on top now. They've all got Molotovs. They've all got barbecue fuel. So all they have to do really is make sure that they throw it at the right time at the right place and not die before they have a chance. And now the terrorists are getting ready for an execute. Adren here and Bialy. He throws away his barbecue juice. That's definitely going to slow them down. But they know exactly where he is. Kucher on top there. Gets the first frag. They know he's there. Gets the second on Snacks. This is excellent play. Adren pops out. Gets another frag. And Neo finally returns. But maybe it's not enough. It's a 4v2 as they push in towards the site. But we've seen this work out for Virtus.Pro and Mirage. It might work out again. Taz gets a frag. Neo returns. Moo. He makes it a 2v1. Now HellRaisers just have to set up the crossfire. Very smart player, Neo. Oh, and a shot through the smoke. Doesn't get the clutch though as Dosia saves the day. Finds the AWP, and he'll get the defuse and make it 15-14. This is very close for Virtus.Pro. Very close. And this round, thankfully they got the bomb plant, so they have money for kind of a buy. But it would have been disastrous.
I expect some kind of a push here from Virtus.Pro because they like to do that when they're 15-14. They love doing the rushes on the 30th round, and let's see if it's gonna be the case again. I'm kind of expecting some kind of a rush.
Snacks getting a Tech 9 and going for the Molotov. Interesting choice by him. Very aggressive now by HellRaisers. They're throwing the nades this time round. Flashes over at the boost spot. They seem to be detecting an aggressive mid-control by Virtus.Pro, which they have done before. Are HellRaisers ready for this? Can HellRaisers take this to a draw?
They're going
It's
on
all
the
or
B
nothing.
side. The bomb going on the B side.
I think Bialy's...
will be the first one facing them, but somebody needs to fake on the A side, and it's going to be Neo with that smoke. And there is somebody on the main.
Yeah, Bialy's gonna push through. Neo throws down that smoke as well, and they're ready from this 3 players in the A site. Nobody at mid. This is pretty good for HellRaisers. They've pretty much defended the site. Bialy actually gets an entry frag as well. And Kucher returns. Now they push in towards the B site. He hearkens the destruction of HellRaisers. Oh goodness, Moo starts it off. Angel with a frag in return, and we're following Adren as he runs back to support. Neo takes down Angel, and Neo's on his own. It seems like it's 15-15 unless he can bring something incredible from the bag. Adren in a great position. Neo takes down Moo. He sees him. Neo's on 100 health. Kucher's on only on 10. He goes for the bomb plant, throws down the nade towards CT spawn, and Neo, it would be fantastic if he could get this 1v3 clutch. Now it's a 1v2. And it's a difficult situation. HellRaisers have not had the most successful retakes, especially on the B side. Neo, not in a good position whatsoever. Shut down by Adren, and it's 15-15. Great comeback from HellRaisers. And they get 1 point out of their matchup with Virtus.Pro. And that's definitely something that they can be happy with.
Definitely. I mean, that's at least something, because they played... On Mirage they played awful, and on the Cash they had a nice T side, and the second half of the second half they played very good, but the rest was just... They need more time.
Indeed so, indeed so. Well, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for watching. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast today, and that you had a pleasant evening. We hope to see you